Langside is a school for profoundly disabled children. We support children with very complex needs. We are funded by local authorities, but with anything, the funding is limited to a certain amount. And actually, with the level of need and the complexity of our children, things like the equipment that our children so desperately rely on very much fall down to fundraising and for charitable involvement. Our children don't have the access that you would expect any child to have day to day. If you think about all the movements that we make, we take it for granted. All of our children's movements are quite mechanical, using pieces of equipment, technology. They're all battery driven, they're all expensive. And if we don't have those, then we are restricting our children's access not only to the world, but to learning. We've been working with the Alliss Ferndown charity for 20 years. Some years we're saying to the charity, we need a hoist for the classroom. It wasn't in our budget and this one's broken, or we need another chair, or we've got a new child that's come in. And of course, our children can't wait. Knowing that there are people out there that can respond quickly to these needs is fantastic.
Children at Langside School are issued a wheelchair from the wheelchair clinic. These wheelchairs, their main focus is to consider their postural support. So they will have lots of extras on their chair to ensure that the child is sitting really well and maintains a good position. Usually chairs are trickier to push because they have a lot more on them. And often what parents and families want is to take their children off-road and to enjoy the outdoors. So some of the chairs are have bigger wheels and are much harder to enjoy that.
5 years ago, your charity approached us. Would he enjoy a tricycle? We thought, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, we'd be more than happy to have a tricycle. The issue we have with the children who grow up in wheelchairs is their hip development. There isn't that many forms of exercise which can actually improve his physical ability. There's all this underlying concern that he'd need an operation on his hips at some point. One of the annual checkups, the paediatrician and the hip specialist were both in agreement that his hips had developed to the point where he actually didn't need an operation. The annual review was actually on my birthday, so I couldn't have wished for a better birthday present, really.
On behalf of the school and of the children at Langside, just a heartfelt thank you to you and everyone that contributes to this great charity. I know it's about golf for some of you, but for some of us, it's about the real need that is out there and responding to that. So thank you very much on behalf of myself and Langside, but also the other schools that I know you contribute to. I hope you had a lovely game of golf, and thank you ever so much.
Makes an absolutely huge difference to children's lives and families' lives. So thank you all.